This is a systems test playthrough of the Saturnine Chalice from Dead Light and Other Dark Turns. A scenario for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, featuring Jay as Eamon Macaulay, Pav as Reginald Miles, and Nick as the Keeper of the Arcane Lore. Warning: this episode contains adult themes, scary situations, and extreme accent slippage. Listener discretion is advised.
Looks like this is the Wayland estate.
Well, our vehicle actually broke down not too far from here, and we sort of came here looking for help.
Master Wayland has organised a party for his daughter Veronica, as she's about to undertake a great endeavour. Veronica is following my footsteps and attempting the Abramelin operation, and by the end of it, you can contact a guardian angel.
But that's not what he intends, though, is he? Is it?
But why can't we contact the divine? At the far end of the kitchen, you see a figure standing there, and the door closes and it's gone.
Okay.
And the figure is long, dark hair covering her face. Dinner shouldn't be too long now, I anticipate, actually. I'm just doing the final finishing touches, and the guests should be arriving soon.
Reggie, we can't stay for dinner. This place is weird.
Where do you think we're going to go?
I don't know, I got a bad feeling about this. Something ain't right about this place.
The sun has now completely set, and it's dark outside. As the sun sets, all the curtains in the room just slam shut.
Oh my god. I'm gonna try and open the front door.
You open the front door, and it is bricked up.
Whoa. The fuck is going on, Eamon? What?
The door's fine. What are you talking about? And he walks over and he goes, "No, it's perfect. What do you? What? No, we're trapped. She's trapped us. We can't get out." Something rises up from behind him, which breaks his neck. What's going on? Hey, what's happened? And you hear a voice go, "Yes, what's all that noise?" And you see Jeremiah step from round the basement door and goes, "What's going on here?" Episode 3. Come dine with me and me and me.
What? What the frick is going on? Let us out. We would like to go now. Let us out now.
Jeremiah, you see that this brick wall is where the doorway should be?
What? What? No.
Do you see this?
What are you talking about?
You see this? Do you see this?
This is just the door. Yes.
And the brick wall where the door should be.
What? No, it just what? What's this doing here?
You just said to us. Be here. You just said.
No,
to
I
us
was just in the basement.
Nah, you just said to us that
I just saw you die.
Locked us in here. She'd done this, and then you had your neck snapped, and you were pulled up the stairs.
What are you talking about? I'm right here. Please come. Let's get you a drink. I think you've been quite affected.
Let us out. We'd like to go.
Augustus is there, and he goes, "Yeah, please come through to the dining room. We'll figure out what's going on here. This is very unusual."
I mean,
did Augustus come down the stairs, or was he on the
came out from the dining room? Yeah, and Veronica's there as well.
Eamon? What? I'm confused because I thought I saw him die too, but he's right here.
They all actually walk into the dining room.
We did see him die. I have no idea what is going on right now. I heard some freaky stories being a bartender in my time, but this is
I've
the people who see this don't live to tell tales about it. You know, this is we need to get out of here.
I completely agree. This is very odd.
Odd. This is fucking insane.
I just saw him die, but he's right there. I'm confused. Did we see what we saw? Is it a trick that they're playing on us? Is it? Have I? Can I think? Have I read a book or something, or learnt about this in a book somewhere? This thing happening before.
You may have read, I don't know, like a two-penny tall tale about something about this, but there's nothing that you can draw on from any kind of factual accountings that would let you think about this.
No books on the good old occult. Oh, this is very. I mean, let's just go in. We'll go into the dining room and see what.
Chat to Augustus. Aye, I think that's our best bet. So it is.
Yeah, we'll go into we're going to the room with everyone else.
Yeah, you go into the dining room and you find Veronica just walking through into the to the lounge, and Augustus is sat where you found him earlier, reading a book. He goes, gentlemen, good to see you. I trust you've been making appropriate use of our home.
I think something odd is going on here. Jeremiah, the wall is bricked up. I want to. Can we go? I don't think.
Well, I don't. What do you mean? The walls bricked up? Yeah, the walls are bricked up. It's a brick house.
The door is bricked up too.
Well, that can't be right. Well, no one's done anything about this. And you hear actually from the hall, like the sound of the front door closing, and Jeremiah goes from the hall. Yes, sir. I think our guests have arrived for the party. And he goes, well, you're just in time. It's time for dinner. Please come join us at the table. Our guests must be here. And you see him walk through to the dining room, the same with Veronica, and they sit at the table. Or they don't sit at the table because they're waiting. They greet a man enters the house, or enters the dining room.
Sorry, I'm like, we're in the dining. No, we're in the.
You're in the lounge.
Room.
The lounge, yeah, next to the dining room.
As soon as he says, like, in the doors open into the hallway, so have we seen the front door close and then open?
No, so the lounge does not go directly to the hallway. The lounge goes to the dining room to the hallway.
Okay, can I grab Reggie and like rush to see, like, to the hallway to see?
Yeah, you can get that in front of before him.
And what do I see? Do I see the door opening? Like,
you see the door is closed, and you see Jeremiah is there greeting a gentleman, and he passes him a hat and a coat. And this guy is quite tall, like attractive, wearing a nice suit, and he's greeting Jeremiah, and he goes, hello there. You must be friends of Mr. Wayland.
Aye.
Yes.
Sorry, how rude of me. I'm Lester Goodman. It's very nice to meet you.
Hi, Lester. I'm Eamon. And this is Reginald.
You okay, boys? You don't look like you look like you've seen a ghost.
Something like that, for sure. Sorry.
Well, nothing like a good dinner and some conversation can't fix. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
What was his name? Leyland?
Lester Goodman.
Lester Goodman, sorry.
Perfect. Excellent. You hear Augustus appears behind you, goes, Lester, good to see you. Please come on through. He says, Augustus, great to see you. Yeah, fine, thank you. Yeah, I'll come on through. And you see him squeeze past you. A gentleman, if you don't mind. And Augustus goes, oh, yes, here's your seat at the table, Lester. Please, thank you. Please take a seat there. That'd be great.
How many other settings are placed at the table?
There are like 19 more. And I assume, do you watch... You've watched them go in, and as you turn back, to the front door, you see a man. You see a man in a coat with a nice suit, and he hands his hat and his coat to Jeremiah, and he goes, "Nice to see you. You must be friends of Augustus's. I'm Lester Goodman. Nice to meet you." And it's the same guy.
And if we look back, is he still on the living room?
Still in the table, yeah. And he goes, and you hear Augustus go, Lester, good to see you again. Please come on through. He says, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Nice to see you. Yeah, I assume you're joining us for dinner. And he goes and sits next to the Lester Goodman. He goes, hi, I'm Lester Goodman. Nice to meet you. And he goes, hi, I'm Lester Goodman. Nice to meet you. Yeah, they start having a little conversation. And Veronica goes over and is like, oh, hi, Lester. Nice to see you again. So, yeah, Lester. It's great to see you. And from upstairs, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs. He goes, oh, sorry, I was using the washroom. It's good to see. I'm a friend of Augustus's. My name's Lester Goodman. Nice to meet you. Hi. Hi, Lester. Hi, Lester. Really nice to meet you. Yeah, it's great. Great. Nice to meet you. From the kitchen, another one comes through and goes, I'm good to see you. I'm Lester Goodman. Until enough Lesters have come to fill the spaces at the table. So can you both make me sanity rolls, please?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think I, as a player, am insane at this point.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's a fail.
I've just barely passed 24.
Jesus.
Oh my God. So you lose 1 if you passed, and you lose 1 if you fail. So the sanity has been very nice to you.
I'm still... Yeah.
The room is now alight with the bustle of Lester Goodman's
there are 19
talking.
Lesters. No, how many Lesters?
No, there's not. There's
19 minus however many of us there are.
22 minus 4, there will be 18 Lesters. 18
Lesters sat at the table.
They're sat at the table and they're just kind of going, this is great. What a lovely home you've got. It's so nice to be back here again. And there's a couple of them chatting to each other. So, yeah, what do you do? Well, I'm a purveyor of antiques and antiquities. And he goes, I'm a purveyor of antiquities. How do you know Augustus? Oh, well, Augustus is a great client of ours. Oh, yeah, he's a client of mine too. It's really nice. It's great. I love it. He's such a nice man. Yeah. And you see one of them chatting to Veronica. One of them is chatting to Augustus. And yeah, they're all sat at the table. And Augustus turns to you and goes, well, actually, it looks like all of the guests are here. So would you please feel free to join us? And he offers you seats at the table. There are 2 places set for you.
Augustus, I don't mean to be funny, but you have 18 Lesters at that table. You know that, right?
They all look the same.
18.
They are dressed exactly the same.
You're 18 of the same person at that table. You know that, right?
Lester Goodman is he's a very helpful man. It's a good man to know in the occult. The occult circles.
Aye, but do you think it's a bit strange that you've got 18 identical Lesters that you know?
He looks at you quizzically.
Identical. You see that table there, right? You see 18 identical people with the same name.
No,
all having the same conversation.
No, I see Lester Goodman and 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 Lester Goodman, 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 and Lester Goodman. What's wrong with that?
You tell me what's wrong with that.
Are you feeling well, Eamon?
No, I'm not feeling well, because
maybe some dinner might help you.
Lester Goodmans sat at your table right now.
Yeah, they're all invited guests. I don't see... look, dinner is served, and Rosemary comes in with her wide smile and starts to bring the dinner to plate up. And you can see she's putting down the kind of she has like a bowl of stew and a bowl of soup as well, and she's kind of serving them up to everybody around the table. And you notice the Lester Goodmans, though, all the food they're getting, there's like, it looks like it's old or rotten, and there's like one of them, she pours it out and a whole dead rat lands on one of their plates as she's serving all this food. And because well, Augustus, as Sans goes, well, I guess dinner is served. Gentlemen, would you like to take a seat?
No.
And you look again, and now the food looks normal.
Oh. What?
Please, I would feel remiss if you didn't.
Augustus, you've been mighty kind to us, but my friend we need to use the restroom ever so
Yeah,
quickly.
I was about to say, you
yeah.
look like you need the facilities.
Yeah, just splash
please
some
feel
water
free.
on our face. Yeah,
Of course, I
Reggie,
understand.
let's and I grab Reggie, and unless Reginald pushes back, I'm gonna start walking us up the stairs.
But yes, please feel free. Take your time.
Reginald, do you go?
And
with
you,
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
as
okay,
you
cool.
pass the basement with the door open, you hear this you hear a bit of like a of the basement as you go up the stairs.
Does it sound like Jeremiah, or does it sound? Do we recognize it? Do I recognize
It sounds like crying, in case that
Yeah.
wasn't obvious from my excellent rendition. But it sounds
know.
like, yeah, I don't know if you would know who it sound. If it would sound like an individual person, sounds like a woman crying. I will tell you that.
You're our friend from earlier.
Okay, I take Reggie into the washroom. First off, is the door to the upstairs spiral staircase still open?
It is, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say, Reggie, close that door, and then I'm going to go up. Sorry, it's in like the door into the washroom from outside.
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
hallway.
of course.
And then I'm just going to poke my head up and see if I can see anything up the spiral staircase. But I'm not going to step on the steps at all.
Yeah, of course. No, you can't see where they go up. You can't see anything
Okay,
above
grand.
the roof. About the.
I'm just going to close that door.
Yeah, fine.
Is there anything movable in this? I'm gonna stand with my back to it and keep it closed.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to follow.
You locked, Reggie. You locked the door, right?
Um,
So which book told you what do we do here, right?
generally, the books all say the same thing. You learn the same lesson, which is
Avoid
Get
the
the
creepy shit.
it's fascinating, but now it's a bit much now. Oh boy, this is getting too much now. I think we should try and get out. The window in the library is still open, right? The curtains may
Well,
be
the
shut,
front-
but we left the window open, didn't we?
But the front door's all brick. We've got no idea. There's either we escape, or we if something is doing this.
Well,
like,
all I know
if-
is there's a fucking Lester Goodman. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on there? What is that about? That's just
I don't
weird.
fucking know. But I think either way, we've got to we either need to escape or we need to kill whatever it is that's doing this crazy shit to this house.
How did Lester Goodman get in? If the
don't
door
know.
was bricked up.
I don't know. Is he even alive? Are these all ghosts? Is that what we're seeing here? Some ancient thing that happened 20 years ago, or like. And saying that thought, can I think back to whether like things seemed current, or if everything seemed a bit dated?
Yeah, you haven't seen anything that is a direct date at the moment,
Yeah,
but
fair.
everything does seem like the technology that you've seen seem modern. Everyone's dressed
Yeah,
in a
right.
modern
It's
style.
like
Yeah.
and it's like electricity and not gas, and
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. Are there windows in the bathroom to the outside?
There are, yes. Yeah.
Can we try?
Curtains are drawn though.
Can we?
Can we open the curtain?
Reggie, let's try and open this curtain.
Yeah, you open the curtains and it's just brick on the other side of the window.
We need to find whatever is causing this and end it.
Yeah.
If at any time both of you look away, the curtains are drawn when you look back again.
Well, we both look away, or
if you both take your attention away from the curtain,
what if I'm
where
looking
you
in
have
the
opened
mirror?
it, they will draw. Well, as long as if it goes out of your field of vision, if you look at it in the mirror, that is fine. It will not close, but it is closed when you look back.
Wow. This is freaky.
You still stood against that door.
Yes, I think having had the creepiness from earlier, I think I would be. I probably would have stepped away from it to open the curtains with Reggie.
Slightly ajar when you look back.
Ugh. Reggie, what do you think? We either go room by room or straight to the basement?
Let's go room by room up here. They said.
Grand. Should we start with the spiral? Sorry, yeah.
I was going to say, you start to see fingers coming around the edge of that door with
You
broken
see those fingers?
fingernails,
Reggie?
horrible skin, dirty.
The
door starts to push open further.
But there was nothing there last time. There was nothing there. Maybe I'm just going insane. Maybe I'll just open it and
another hand joins the first one.
Maybe it's just another thing. Maybe it's just another thing. Maybe it's not really there. I'm just going to go up to it. I'm just going to open it. You can shoot it if you want. But it wasn't there last time.
Amen, open the door and I'll be ready.
Okay. I'm going to go up to the door in this pure disbelief that this thing can be real. And I'm going to open the door.
There is nothing on the other side.
Shan't waste any bullets then.
You see? It's on our heads.
You hear the sound of something scraping across the floor on the room above you.
Do we need
Sounds
to
like
go
furniture.
Go up the spiral staircase.
Aye. Let's do it. Room by room.
It is pitch black up there by now, by the way.
Shit, and we didn't get any candles or anything.
Do you want to make me luck checks? See if you might have a lighter on you. Both of you roll luck.
Bartender, I definitely have a lighter on me. Oh, yes, 40.
Do not have a lighter on me, I don't
have
think.
a lighter
Cool.
on me. Because a bartender would definitely have a lighter on.
There you go. So yeah, if you want, you have a lighter that you could use to cast a bit of light around if you like.
Okay, I'm gonna get a towel, one of these fancy towels, and I'm going to douse one bottom of it in water, and then I'm going to roll it up, holding onto the and I'm gonna set the top of it on fire. We'll try and light it.
Cool. Yeah.
Does it light?
What would it be made of? I would say it probably would light, but it would make a smoke and it would be horrible and probably wouldn't be a light for long. You probably make more smoke than light, I would say.
Yeah, fair.
Doing that.
Fair. Okay. Would I know that in advance?
Oh no.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know in advance. I think you've got to try the plan. You try it.
Okay,
Yeah, you got to
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it in the bath and I'm gonna stamp it out. I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
fair.
not a good plan, but I'll do it again. I'll do it again and I'll prep it and I was like, Reggie, I'll throw this in the room when we get up there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Or like we'll keep it as a backup. But I got my lighter. You keep your hand trained on the gun just in case we see any crazy shit. I'll go first. So I'm going to go first with the lighter.
Step by step, you slowly ascend towards the cupola. I keep forgetting. I have no idea how to say it. I should learn, as I've said 3 times. And each step you take, you just kind of feel a little tension building in you. Not sure if it's everything that's happened over this evening or just nerves or whatever, but you get up there. And when you do, you see there's a single high-backed chair that faces a window that has been blocked up, and the window faces east, and you'll be able to watch the sunrise out of it, you imagine. But yeah, that's all. There's windows, on each side, but this one faces out the east side. Can you both make me spot hiddens, please?
Extreme success.
56, a normal success.
So, Eamon, something is kind of like shimmering here. You see a weird outline of something. Can you make me a sanity roll, please? There's something hanging in the air for you. Only Eamon has to.
Sometimes not seeing things is better. That is a success.
Cool. Trick of the light. You're not sure what's going on there, but...
Wait, hold on. So just to clarify, I explain it away, or I see it and I think it's something abnormal?
You see it and you see like a shimmering outline, but it's there 1 second and gone the next. So it's just, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. There's nothing else up here that is obvious to you.
Can I, giving this chair a wide berth, can I circle so then I can see if there's anything or anyone sat in it?
Yeah, no, that you can see there's nothing, nobody sat in there.
Okay. And there's nothing else in this, like, this room's barren otherwise?
Yeah, correct.
Do I see any, like, scratch marks on the floor, like either where the furniture's been dragged or anything has scratched the floor with, like, nails?
No.
It all looks fine.
Is everything covered in dust? Or like...
Yeah, there's a thin, like, little layer of dust on some bits. It's not as well kind of kept as the rest of the house.
Right. One down, Reggie.
Right, next door, let's go.
Yeah. So we go back into the washroom. Back into the hallway. I think I'm still carrying my lighter out. I've got my my towel in case it needs to be thrown as well.
Yeah.
Prepped. And then I'm gonna first door. I'm gonna just try it. Like
The first door on the right.
Yeah, first door. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you
I assume Reggie's behind me with his hand on his gun. Is that right, Reggie? You keeping your gun?
Yeah,
trained?
it's in my hands.
Yeah, cool.
So you open this door and it's what is a really sparsely furnished room, and it's square here. It conveys like it's a place of a sense of worship. The floorboards and the walls and the entire ceiling are made from white pine. And as you can see on the map, there's windows on the east and south facing wall. On the south, you would assume would lead onto the balcony, but curtains are closed, so you can't see anything at the moment. In the middle of the room, there's a cuboid altar that's 4 feet high, 4 feet across, and 8 feet wide. That's also made from white pine. Fine, you don't see that yet. On top of the altar is a large silver censer, and it you assume it's like your censer, like they're used in the things they fill with.
Yeah, I know.
Incense.
Incense. Yeah.
Yes.
I know that from my youth in the church.
Yeah, exactly. you can see on one side of the altar that has been something's been written in oil by the looks of it. You can't make it out from the door. And above the altar is an ornate glass lamp, which doesn't seem to have, from look at it, you can't see any oil in it, but it's the way it's refracting light through there that from the illumination from the light bulb in the ceiling. Can you both make me either, I guess, int rolls, please? And I need a hard int for this.
I failed. Come on,
34.
intelligence boy. Yes!
Is that hard?
Yeah, because he's really smart.
What do you
He's
mean?
not smart. Have you gone less than half? Because you're 65 int, aren't you?
No, I got 34. I needed to hit 32 to go less than half.
Fine.
Do you want to
could
spend
spend
some
luck
luck
if you want to.
Push
You could
it. Or
push
no,
it.
Yeah,
don't push
2
it.
luck.
No,
I
don't
can do
push it.
2 luck.
Yeah, fine, cool. So subtract 2 from your luck, and you realise with this, looking at this lamp and the way that the light's refracting through it, there's such a weird range of subtle colours that dance around the room that this isn't made of glass. The lamp. You're not sure what it's made of, but it doesn't look like it's made of glass.
Like a precious stone? Or like... Sorry, as in like... Can you then paint a slightly more of a word picture in like... Does it look... I'm trying to articulate my question.
It looks normal, but the way that the light is interacting with the lamp is what leads you to believe that it's not glass, because the way that light would travel through glass would be a much more typical rainbow refraction pattern, whereas this now is providing a weird range of colors that you wouldn't. Yeah, you're not. It doesn't look usual.
Roger, you've read all these like books on this like operation that they were doing at Bramelin.
Yeah,
I don't know.
basically, everything I've read, it's not good. It's not good.
All right, but like, did it include any of the like how they like the steps they had to take to prepare? No.
I tried to find out because I just had to be curious, but Mr. Wayland wouldn't share.
Have you entered the room, by the way? Are you by the door still?
I think we've like stepped in to take a look at things.
Fine, yeah, because as you enter into the room, you notice on the other side of the altar that there is like something seems to be kind of sticking up, like a wooden point, and as you walk around, you see a dead body that looks like has been impaled through this wooden spike, and it's between the altar and the south-facing veranda doors. The body's wearing a simple black dress. They've got bare feet and looks like it's in a natural state of decay. Can you do me sanity losses, please, or sanity checks, please?
Yeah.
Seeing a dead body again.
Yes, that's a success.
I think this is the most sane thing we've seen. That a body.
Yeah.
Actually dead.
Yeah. I'll take a.
Oh, okay. Both of you lose 0 sanity, so that's good.
As we said, this is the most sane thing we've seen tonight.
Yeah, exactly. You're pretty hardened by now.
I assume
you mean I wasn't sane?
I assume this body does this body remind me of the figure I've been seeing?
Would you like to go and inspect it? I think.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I'm gonna start by taking another swig from my hip flask to give me some
fair.
Dutch courage.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm gonna go up to this dead body and look at the face.
As you
try
get
and see
closer,
how decayed it is. Like
yeah. As you get closer, you see this is Veronica. She has.
It's Veronica.
Yeah, and she has. There's like ashes from the censer are near her forehead. It looks like she has the faintest hint of a smile on her face, and you can see where this spike has gone through her. Her hands are under it, under the wound there too. Do either?
Sorry,
Can
as
either
in
of
like
you,
she's spiked herself, or like she was trying to stop it?
Can you make me a first aid, medicine, or int roll?
Do a first aid. Oh, wait, no, I'll do an int roll. Just straight int, or is it? Do
Yeah.
I get a
First aid,
benefit
medicine, or
from?
int.
But I don't get a benefit from doing like first aid over int. No. Okay, cool.
Is it whichever one's more likely to pass?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do-
whichever one you want to do.
I succeed on an int.
Very good.
I fail on everything.
That's fair. Okay. You think she has deliberately fallen on this thing, and if you, it's basically this stick is about as long as her arm. It's 2 inches wide at the base, and it gets progressively
Jesus.
narrower to a sharper point. Will you make me? Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Does she look freshly dead?
No, it looks like it has been several months.
Jesus Christ. The
Can
smell
you
and-
both make me
does
either
it-
natural world or science rolls, please? Science botany, in fact, if you have botany.
Natural world is 10%. What was the other one? Botany. No.
Science botany, which you would have had to have specifically taken. So it's 1% for botany.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do natural world.
I'll.
That is
Yeah,
a fail.
I fail.
That's fine. Basically, you don't know what this wand is made of, effectively. What wood
Wand?
this wand is made of.
This wood.
Can I? I feel like if she's landed here for a reason and she's still here, is doing something. Can I see if I can just lift her body off this wand, or push it off, or if Eamon, you help me?
You can't. It's you can extract it, but like as you move her, it's very like firmly jammed in there. So you could get it off if you wanted to, but it would involve a lot of like a bit of grisliness there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hold on. So, question: this body has been here for like we think months, but it hasn't started decomposing. To like
It's in kind of a decent state of decay. Yes.
like a oh, okay, but like I don't know. I'm not very good on like months to years of decomposition of bodies, but like it's not so.
I think that's probably what
destroyed.
prompted the sanity loss was the level of decay on it. I would say more than it's not a freshly dead body. It's actually a body that is it's been there a while,
Yeah,
which is why
yeah.
what prompted the sanity check more than anything else.
Yeah. But like, yeah, and probably like the stench and the smell. Does it smell, or
I would say it would. Yeah, it would smell. That's probably been the first thing that would have hit you as you open the doors. But hey,
yeah.
ho.
Well, it could have been the sensor. Could have been like providing quite.
That's
a
true
heavy,
actually, because
like,
there would have been a lot of
Can I have a look at the altar? Is there anything?
Yeah,
about,
of course. So if you look from the other side, looking from this side, you see there are 2 open doors actually that reveals like a cupboard-like interior, and inside there's robes. One is like there's a white linen tunic. There's a girdle of white silk, a headband of silk. There's a glass bottle that looks like it has an oil in there, and a shoebox-sized case of powdery incense. On the side of the altar, you notice this writing, and it's on all 4 sides. It says, "In whatever place it may be, where in commemoration of my name shall be made, I will come unto you, and I will bless you." And it looks like that's been written in oil.
Hey, this is not godly. We should end this.
Yeah, let's should pull her off it.
We should cremate this.
I don't know if we. Yeah, go on then. You got the fire. Fuck it.
Can I smell the oil that's in the
Yeah.
thing? Does it smell like flammable?
No, it smells more perfumed. It smells of myrrh, cinnamon, like olives and galangal.
I do have a very good nose.
Your fine
so-
palate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will need something. We'll need something to douse the body and to make it burn. That we should. I mean, unless these linens will help catch something fire, but this pine altar looks too thick to just go up without some help. It could also just burn the whole house down, though, while we're trapped in it with the brick walls. So maybe this is like a last resort approach.
Yeah, shall we
Try and lift the body off.
yeah, let's do yeah.
Okay. I'm not super strong.
Well, I mean, we'll work together. Yeah, I'm not expecting you to do it all by yourself, mate.
Well, with the gasoline, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
So working together, you can do it. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
a grisly business, and I don't know. I assume you will be stifling a few bits of air as you retrieve this.
I'm gonna
this
cover
stick.
I'm gonna get the oil and douse the body in the oil to like make the task more bearable.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Do you know what I mean? To like try and cover the stench.
There's a bit of it's weird like sweetness.
It's like a horrible sickless sweet. Yeah, like
because you've got that sick. There's like a
I'm not really
sickly sweet
sure
of
if
the
it
rot.
helps or not.
But it's got to be better than what
I
it is.
do it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah,
Did anything happen when we took her off?
No. So you have just extracted.
Reggie, check the windows. Let's pull a curtain back.
Is it still a brick?
It is. It's all bricked up. Well, as you turn, if you're turning to face, I assume Eamon stood with his back to the altar looking at the window. Reggie, as you turn around, you notice that this room looks to lead directly into the room north. Where there would be a door, there is no door. It leads straight into that room.
As in,
It
like
looks
two
like the
whole
door's
rooms.
been removed.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm with you. So there's still a doorway, but just
yes, there's a doorway. Sorry, yes, there's no physical door.
Okay, cool. Shall we?
Yes.
As you walk up to that doorway, you notice though there is like a 2x4 that has been of white pine that's been set into the floor, and on the other side into the next room, it's covered in sand. The whole room is covered in sand.
Is it lit?
Yes. Yeah, there's a light on in there.
Okay. I'm gonna hold because I'm going in front of Reggie because I'm holding the lighter. Not lit when we don't need it lit because I don't want to run through all the.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like put my hand out to like wait, and then I'm just gonna take a proper look inside because like I don't know. I feel like this like white pine on the floor is like some sort of barrier.
You can see.
We've heard the scratching on the wooden.
Yeah. As you look in, you can see that this room, the sand has been very uniformly raked. So it looks like it's been left there for a purpose.
Is there a door into the hallway from within that room?
You would assume yes, based on what you've seen in the hallway and where you are versus in the house.
But poking my head in, can I see it?
You can't see around there because so if you look at the map, there's like a built-in cupboards. So basically, this room it has a little hallway that then becomes the main body of the room.
I see. So what was in the cupboard to the previous room?
What's that? Sorry.
Where it's been uniformly done to a reason. Can we mess it up?
Yeah, you can. You can step into the room if you like.
Just before we step into the room, sorry. Can I just check the cupboard that there is a doorway off of the previous room with the altar?
Yes, there are two. There's a go on.
Yeah. Is that a cub? Is that like a walk-in wardrobe kind of style?
Yeah, it is. It is a walk-in wardrobe. Yeah.
Can we just open that and check what's in that?
Yeah. There is nothing in there.
Okay, like completely bare.
Yeah, it's bare.
All right, let's mess up the floor. Let's mess up everything now.
Okay, you can go in. Okay.
Just kick everything
You
about.
step into the room.
Let's just ruin it. Yes.
Cool.
What's the
you
worst that
step
could
in.
happen?
You step onto sand. Your footprints are left behind where there once were organized rake marks.
I'm staying in the
I don't.
threshold
But
of
I'm not. I'm not. I don't even want to just do footprints. I just kick everything about.
Yeah,
like,
fine.
just
You spend a good few
mess the whole thing.
minutes kicking it up. And actually, as you kick a bit, you notice the sand is only about 2 inches deep. And as you kick a bit of it, you notice the floorboards beneath you have actually been sealed with wax so that the sand can't escape.
Wax melts. Candles are made of wax. Will the wax burn?
Is there a bed in this room, or is it like just a completely bare
There's not.
room? No
Can I
bed.
check-
Both of these rooms have no bedding.
Can I see
Beds.
if I spot
Furniture
hidden
in
anything
this room?
else?
Yes, you can give me a spot hidden.
Yeah, that works for me. 66.
Yeah, so that you notice this wax also is along the side of the door. So the door that leads it back out to the hallway has been sealed with wax too. And I think actually, depending on, I don't know how much you know. How much would you know? You know of the Abramelin operation, don't you?
Yeah,
I'm not sure how much you know the specifics of it, though, is the only thing.
It depends on my character. I personally don't.
Yeah,
but-
no, your character. That's it. Well, I think you realize this is all part of it. The way these rooms have been set up is part of the operation itself. They're important aspects of it.
Yeah, but is this crazy woman an important aspect of it? Like, if she's supposed to be speaking to her angels, she dead. Is he already speaking to his angel? Is she his angel? Is she his guardian angel? Right, burn that shit, burn that shit. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
You with us?
Yeah,
You
I'm,
okay?
I'm in the doorway. Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
slightly dazed.
Well, I mean, should we move on? Let's move on from this room.
You hear a voice from the bottom of the stairs going, "Everything all right up there, boys?"
Rosemary,
Yes.
could I have another sweet tea, please?
Of course. I'll bring it. I'll bring it up to the bathroom for you.
Thank you.
Let's leave it out front of the bathroom, though. Yeah. Let's go into the back into the hallway and then into the final door, the back room.
Cool. So this, when you go in there, is actually a bedroom. When you open it, in the southwest corner, there's a desk and a comfortable chair. There's a large four-poster bed with drapes that stands in the northwest corner, and there's a table beside it. Beside the fireplace is a built-in closet, and there's a French door that leads on the north wall that is again bricked up from the outside.
Is there?
It's also been sealed up with wax, as the other room's door had been. If you look at the desk, it's neatly arranged with rows of texts and books, and there's a large portion of this desk is also clear so that you could review 2 or more texts at once. There's a desk on the desk. Sorry, is a pen and a tear-off calendar, and the calendar shows the date of the 7th of October, 1923.
So 2 years ago. No. What year is it?
It's June 24.
Okay, so it's like 8 months ago.
What's on
I
it?
can't do maths.
Did anything happen on that day that was significant? Can we read it?
What, the calendar? You just want to look at the desk.
Yeah. Or well, is there anything on the calendar, like a note or anything?
And I'm going to close the door back to the hallway after us, behind us.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling that something happened on this day.
They all died, and we're just watching them all repeat the same
Do we
night
have an
over and
inkling
over.
of whose room this is?
I assume it's Augustus's, right?
Or Veronica's?
Well, look at the clothes. I open one of the wardrobe.
And in the wardrobe, you see 2 more bits of clothing and 1 empty hanger. There's identical plain white dresses in there that smell faintly of incense.
Veronica said that she suddenly came back from her travels, but she couldn't remember why. Did it happen on this date? What else is on the table that we can see? What are the books on the table, or what is on the table?
Yeah, so there are 7 books on the table, and you see a scroll, you see a leather-bound volume with metal clasps, you see another leather-bound volume that's decorated in gold leaf. And as you pick them up, you, as a librarian, would know specifically that this one of them, the second book, says it's the King James Bible. The third one is the Quran, and the first one is the scroll is the Torah.
Right. So the books that Veronica said were upstairs as part of the ritual to be studied.
The next book is a book titled "The Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage," and it's translated by Mathers. It's a red cloth hardback book, and it's in English. There's a book after that that's called Das Buch Abramelin, a bound handwritten manuscript in dense Gothic script in early High German. After that, there is a thick leather-bound volume which looks to be handwritten. Scrolling through it, just looking at it, there's no obvious thing what it is. And lastly, there's a really slender, it's a buckram-bound volume that's written kind of in cursive script in English.
What language was the one before that one?
English, sorry, as well.
Okay, cool.
You look, it's quite a big scrawling hand, and there's a lot of like diagrams through there. Yeah. So, would you like to look at any of these in more detail?
Yes, the Book of Abraham. 1.
Yes, 4. Page 32. Fine. So if you were to properly read all these, if you look at this book of the Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage, that one is basically confirming what you know about the ritual. It basically sets out the 3 books that form this. One is like a letter from Abraham to his son. The next one details how you go about performing the ritual, and the last one provides these magic squares that you can then fill in to use these powers. And this is all what you know. If you want to study it more in detail, you could, but for now, that's all you can.
Can I
glance?
Can I just take the book with me, or
yeah, you can. Yeah,
and the other ones, the leather-bound ones.
Yeah. So you can. There's a German book as well. The German one, if you flick through that, looks to be very similar to the English one, but there's a couple of differences to it. You can't. I mean, I assume none of you speak German.
No, I chose Latin as my other language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see on the last page where the magic squares are, though. On the last pages, though, the English one has a load of blanks, whereas this one has no blanks in it. It's an interesting.
They're all filled in.
Have either of you got appraise as a skill?
No, but I could roll for 5%.
Give it a go. Yeah.
Holy fuck! I've done it.
Have you actually? Good work.
No, I failed, obviously.
Oh,
85.
Sad. You lying bastards.
Yeah, I failed horribly on that one. 85.
No.
Which is a fumble.
Cool. No, 85 is
no. Okay. Yeah, I will not try and appraise.
Cool. Yeah, and then the other 2 books, as you look through the first of the journals, you see that actually this looks like it might be Augustus's journal.
Well,
He
let's
kept-
read it on the date that October 7th,
So
2023.
it's very difficult to follow. It's part journal, part like workbook, where there's a lot of scribbles and a lot of things going on, and you read through and realize that he's been trying this procedure. He's been trying to attempt it for years. You see that when Veronica's mother died in childbirth, that then prompted him to try and pursue this, to get proof of the divine, to try and really unlock it. You can see also that he'd attempted it once before, and it had failed. He then got in contact with Lester Goodman, who sold him a book, the German book that you have there, and the lamp that had been used in other. He'd said had been used by other successful ones. Casters of it. Operations. Thank you. So, flicking through this, you see actually he figured out a lot of the information from the English one was false, and actually it wasn't 6 months as it said before, it was 18, and there's a lot of extras in there, and the last entry in there is going to wing its way to you now. I believe it's this one. I don't want to send you anything that you're not entitled to.
6 months into the operation.
Yeah,
It's
please
amazing
feel free to read it aloud.
how the same concept can appear across different religions, albeit wearing a different face and bearing a different name. The Malachi are God's messengers, part of a heavenly hierarchy, and have no physical form, although Maimonides proposed that they are metaphorical representations of the laws of nature and universal principles. The Malachi are messengers and agents of God's will, also part of a celestial hierarchy, and their forms are incomprehensible even in dreams. They manifest different forms. The various branches of Christianity portraying angels differently. Catholicism divides them into the 9 choirs and describes them as being forever incorporeal. Although I can't read half of this, it's all pixelated and cursive. Something described as 6-winged. Cherubim as fat-faced, having the faces of a lion, an ass, a human, and an eagle. I don't know what these words are. I'm making it up now. The thrones as burning wheels, rimmed with eyes. Protestantism describes them as genderless and invisible beings that are messengers and agents of God's will. It is required to ensure that God's will is enacted, they can become corporeal. I wonder exactly how I will describe the unequaled beauty of my holy guardian angel when the time comes. I wonder this every day. At midnight tonight, 80 months have elapsed in their entirety. Tomorrow begins the final stage before, if I am successful this time, my holy guardian angel will appear. The next time I write here will confirm my success or my failure. I hope for the former. Alright, turn the page. If he writes here again.
That's the final entry in his journal.
Right, so he hasn't written anything else, so he said he'd write if he was successful or not, but I don't know. I still don't understand what the hell Lester Goodman has to do with this.
And as you're talking, actually, you notice that Veronica herself is at the door. She goes, sorry, I thought you just were taking a while.
I definitely closed the door.
She stood in front of the closed door.
As in, like, inside the room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I noticed you were taking a while. I just came to check on you. What are you doing?
Veronica, how are you feeling right now?
I'm well, thank you. Why?
I shoot her. 16.
Okay. Yeah. You plug her right between the eyes, and you see her body just crumple. She drops to the floor.
Is it? Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Is it hot? Is it?
Yeah. It's hot. It's moving.
It feels like a normal, but like blood is oozing from.
Can we compare and contrast to the other body? Let's drag her out.
As you open the door, you see Veronica walking out from the altar room. And goes, "Oh, there you are. I just wanted to check on you. Oh, what's that mess?" Pointing at the body. She goes, "Rosemary, can you come and clean up for us, please? Sorry about the mess. We didn't realize. I tried to keep it tidy in there. I didn't realize you'd be in there. I just came to check on you. Just wanted to see how you were doing."
Can't deal. I can't deal. Reggie, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here right now.
Where's Rosemary?
She's. You don't see her. She's downstairs.
Who is she just told to clean up then?
She's
Rosemary,
shouting.
Yeah, she's shouting to Rosemary downstairs.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We gotta go.
Did you pick up all the books, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna barge past. Let's get to the basement. I'm gonna barge past Veronica.
Oh,
and
okay.
Downstairs.
Yeah. Can you both make me sanity rolls, actually, please, for having seen Veronica appear after?
That is a fail.
Yeah, that's a fail.
You will both lose. Oh, 4 sanity for this one.
Uh-oh.
Are you...
No, I'm...
Because I'm pretty close.
I'm definitely in my low 20s now.
No, but how much have you lost today?
Oh. I've lost 8 sanity.
What's your insane score?
It will be... won't it be 6?
Well, yeah, I've lost more than 6. I was on 30. I'm on 22
You will have
now.
a bout of madness. So you take... Firstly, you have a little involuntary action seeing her, which I don't know what you want that to be. Do you want...
You shoot her again?
You could shoot her again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, then roll me a d10.
Damage. Nice.
No, just you shoot. Roll to see if you shoot
her
first.
Yeah,
roll the attack.
Yeah, I shoot her.
Okay.
I shoot her semi-good.
You're doing like d10 worth of damage, aren't you? So yeah, I think you again, you nail her, and she drops again. And can you roll me a d10 now, please?
6.
After shooting her, you faint for... Well, I'll tell you how many rounds you faint for, but you just notice Reginald just drops to the floor next to you in a heap.
My God, Reggie!
This is a systems test playthrough of the Saturnine Chalice from Dead Light and Other Dark Turns. A scenario for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, featuring Jay as Eamon Macaulay, Pav as Reginald Miles, and Nick as the Keeper of the Arcane Lore. Join us next week for the next episode.